Hello and welcome to the Portland chapter of Better Investing. Congratulations on making this important decision to your investing career. I'm John Radford, current president of the Portland chapter. I'm joined today by Phil Pommier, our director of member relations.
Hello, it's great to be here.
We want to take this opportunity to introduce our local Portland chapter and the various services we provide. We're here to support both individual and club investors by providing a broad range of services at the local level. But more importantly, the Portland chapter is your local link to the National Better Investing organization.
The Portland chapter currently has nearly 600 members and about 77 clubs. So we're a big, diverse chapter. As a chapter, we're connected to a regional volunteer and then to the national organization. The chapter idea is to connect you with both regional and national organizations so we can advocate for your ideas and needs. The Portland chapter is part of the Western region of Better Investing. All BI chapter and regional directors are volunteers and investors just like you. Our goal is to learn more about your investing needs and for you to know more about us. That way we can support you better. Our most important function is to provide club and individual support. We expect you to tell us how we can support you better, what programs or functions you'd like to see, and advise us of concerns or suggestions you have for chapter or organizational improvement.
Part of our club support function is to facilitate individuals who wish to visit a club. Our local chapter website identifies clubs willing to take visitors who want to see club operations firsthand. We also support new club formation. We provide all of the forms, tools, directions, and even mentoring necessary to get new clubs going and off to success. This service includes registering your club as a nonprofit at the state, as well as providing tools and advice for taxes, member departures, and accepting new members. Our goal is to bring new clubs and individuals to successful investing in the Better Investing way.
Another important function is to welcome new members to our organization. Better Investing is a big place with lots of services and educational opportunities. I know when I became a member, it took some time to get acquainted with all the data and education available to me. This video is part of our new member services. Within the first 3 months of joining BI, you'll receive a welcome letter summarizing these services again. The idea is to make you feel comfortable and satisfied that you've made a good choice for your investing career.
As a chapter, BI National requires that we provide at least one model club. Model clubs provide BI members and non-members alike the opportunity to see club operations in action. A model club's primary role is to be a learning lab for attendees and to demonstrate BI principles and fundamental stock investing, as well as how investment clubs are managed. Model clubs are open to anyone interested in attending. As a BI member, you now have access to the stock selection guide, historical data on over 6,000 stocks, and tons of educational information on fundamental stock investing. Model club visitors get to see how clubs work in terms of stock analysis, club organization, and function.
From time to time, our local chapter provides educational or social events. In the past, we've held wine and cheese tastings as well as lunches. These usually include a presentation, either in person or by video, on a timely topic. At least once a year, we have our annual education event in conjunction with a business meeting, as required by BI National. Our 2020 program was called Quality Matters, and it was presented by Kathleen Richards, a 28-year veteran of IBM. It was a free webinar where she taught us acid tests she uses with BI's stock selection guide tool to find quality stocks. Details of these and other events are found on our website at betterinvesting.org/Portland, or you can just Google Portland Chapter Better Investing.
In addition to all these services, Our chapter directors provide email, postcard, and newsletter communications to advise you of upcoming events. In the days before COVID, most clubs and social events were in person. In 2020, we learned to use virtual meetings. Chapter directors meetings have been held virtually for several years, but now even many club meetings are done virtually. The annual education and business meeting has been virtual since 2018. More on communications next, but the last service I want to talk about is one we just started in 2020. We now offer clubs and individuals portfolio reviews. From time to time, it's useful to have an outsider review a portfolio to get expert advice on reallocations or to suggest when it's time to say goodbye to a poor performer.
Yes, one of our chapter directors will, if your club requests, visit your club meeting and give you an outsider's perspective regarding the health of your portfolio. The tools used for this portfolio analysis will utilize better investing principles to perhaps suggest stock reallocation, additions, or even deletions.
Before we leave this side, I should tell you about a new program BI National is offering to clubs. If all your club members are also Better Investing members, then anyone in that club can get a free upgrade to the SSG Plus membership level. The benefits of SSG Plus include full access to the video learning library, the SSG Plus analysis tool providing faster workflow, the ability to save more studies, a ticker heat map, and many more features.
That's a really good deal. Well, as John noted on the previous slide, here's more on communications. This is a screenshot of the Portland chapter webpage, where you can stay on top of the latest chapter news and happenings. Details and enrollment for library programs, special events, or the annual education event and business meeting are all advertised here or on our Facebook page.
Speaking of library programs, we completely missed talking about our annual Money Smart Week events. Money Smart Week is a national public education effort coordinated by the Federal Reserve Bank of Chicago. It is delivered by local supporters, especially in conjunction with local libraries. Typically in April, our chapter volunteers bring educational programs on money management and investing to public libraries. These are advertised here on our website and Facebook page.
Yes, we also communicate through Facebook if you prefer. If we had more volunteers, we might even start an Instagram or Twitter feed.
Well, Phil, I'm not sure about that one.
John, I predict it will happen.
Well, maybe, but for now, let's give our newbies some important web addresses.
That sounds good. This slide and the next provide links to a few places on the web we thought newbies might find useful. Here they are in one place, so you can download this presentation and check them out.
Yes, here are the links to our chapter Facebook page and our Facebook group pages. By the way, our Facebook group page is just getting started, so there are not a lot of members yet. The last one listed here is the Portland chapter webpage.
And here's a good one for newbies, a YouTube video that provides an overview of BI National's webpage. That'll get you off to a good start because it's a lot of information on the BI National webpage.
And finally, this last link will take you or your friends to a Better Investing open house. This is a really great way for Better Investing to advertise our services free for 3 months. If you aren't sure whether the BI educational and data tools are worth $10 or $12 per month, just try us out for free. But for you to have gotten this far, we suspect that you already see the value of Better Investing. So Phil, what do you think? Is it time to introduce our Portland chapter directors?
Go for it, John.
Okay, let's put some faces with names. I'm John Radford. As Phil noted earlier, my background is in public finance. I've been a member of BI for 30 years and on the board for 7. My passion is for the Portland chapter to support our clubs and individuals with the tools and education they need.
And Bob Smith is our past president. Bob is a retired CPA and owned his own firm. He's been on the board for 6 years and currently serves as treasurer. He volunteers because he truly believes in the BI mission and value. Okay, that's me on the left. I'm a retired engineer and I've been with BI for about 6 years. I find that BI membership gives me all the tools and data I need to be competitive with the guy that used to manage my portfolio. My goal is to see young professionals join Better Investing.
John DeFreen is our techie stock analyzer. He develops sophisticated spreadsheet models to evaluate stocks and funds. John has been on the board for 5 years and volunteers because it supports his hobby as a money manager. Marcia Cooey is a retired human resources manager and a Portland chapter board member for the past 4 years. But she has a long experience of volunteering for BI, having been on the Golden West chapter board in California before coming here. She teaches an investing course at Southern Oregon University and is a firm believer in the value BI brings to investors.
Michael Smith owns a bakery in Southern Oregon and has been a board member for 4 years. He supports Marcia by helping in the classes she offers at Southern Oregon University. He volunteers because he wants to evangelize the value of Better Investing membership to others.
And lastly, Kent Baldwin, who is a past president of the Portland chapter, is a professor at Portland Community College. He also teaches a course on the use of Better Investing Stock Selection Guide, and he's been a supporter of the Portland chapter for many, many years. If you want to get a clear understanding of how the SSG is used in stock analysis, this is a great course to look for. You can find his class at www.pcc.edu/NC or phone 971-722-6266 and select option 2. If you didn't get that, you can download a copy of these slides from our website. Well, Phil, I think that about concludes our introductions and brings me to my final plug. That is for our new members to know that all our chapter directors are volunteers. From the above, you've seen that our existing directors come from all walks of life. We serve because we're excited to share the benefits of BI membership with others. We could do more with new volunteers contributing their ideas, energy, and efforts.
John, this is a great point to close on. The newbies have been indoctrinated and it's time for them to start their own BI journey. We hope you found some value in this presentation and that eventually you will volunteer your time and effort to support this chapter's mission. Happy investing.
Well, Phil, I guess that's a wrap, and we hope to see you in the future. So long, everyone, and thanks again for tuning in.